third time that I've made this video. I'm gonna just do it again. I'm just gonna fucking do it again. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I went into the world today. I normally have to venture off very far into the world. I'm an empath. I like to stay in my little area, deal with only the people I've got to deal with. Because when I do that, I don't have to perceive these fucking weird ass energies, these confusions, and this anger of the general population. Because I feel it in my body, I feel it in my mind, I hear their thoughts, I am disturbed by it. It disturbs me. I know it's not my thoughts. I used to not know that till one day I looked at this girl's foot and I got this lusty ass feeling. I looked over at my homeboy and I saw him looking at that foot and I knew that's his lusty ass feeling for that foot. I'm not into that, but I could feel it. I could feel it in my body. That's how I learned I was an empath. That's how I learned what it was. I didn't know before that. Yes, I've heard of empathy. I've heard of it. But I didn't think that I had such an empathic gift that I could just be antennaed into these people's damn bullshit. Now, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good. Because when you can skillfully maneuver through life and around people, you can be very helpful. You can be a real force for good in the world. You really can. You could probably be a force for evil too, because you'd know how people feel about things and you could take advantage of that. That's not normally the gift you get with empathy. People that are empaths and trying to open up that heart chakra, they're not about that life. They're not. Because you don't want to feel shitty about yourself as a person. Now, I made two other videos. I'm trying to send the one through the Bluetooth to process it on this one, because if I make a video with this tablet, this big ass camera, it comes out nice. First one I made, I had gunk all in the microphone. I'd get this little motherfucker and I'd get that gunk out because it was gunked up. Couldn't see nothing. Now, I'm just going to pick up on the things that I discovered as I ranted. And the reason to rant, and I was playing the frequencies. I played the frequencies on the other one. I put them very low and I rose them up, because going from the root chakra up, building that energy, putting it into like the mind with the thoughts is the proper way. Do you remember? I used to have Facebook. I don't have it anymore, but a long time ago, they were putting up the gay flag as a profile or something like that. But they have the flag backwards. They have red coming down. It was backwards on Facebook. I don't know how theirs actually is, but if it is, it's inverted. Because if you're putting the root chakra at the head, that's like putting your face into some ass. It's not the proper way. It's imbalanced. They invert these systems. There's a lot of people in this world that we're in. People that are supposed to do things. People that would go on to be real famous and someone that we would know. And right now, they're being told that something's not right about them. Like God made some sort of mistake. That they need to change who they are so they can be whole and be accepted. They're being fed poison. They're being fed bullshit. Every one of those people is going to be a person that's not going to be in the world in the way that they should be. Whoever they are and whatever they did, the freedom is still there for them to do those things. There are paths, there are journeys, there are connections that they would make. There's nothing wrong with them. Who's telling them this? Why are they being told that? It's very rare. And I believe it to be very rare. But what's not rare is using these sort of tactics on someone to limit their potential, to limit their expression in the fullness of what they can do. Not saying you can't do things, but the reason why they're slotting them into these places is a lie. To put them there, there's not going to be another transgender surgeon general. They filled the slot. There's no need to find it there now. We need somebody in these positions at this time of the world that we're in. Mankind has more power to do wreck upon himself and this earth than ever he has ever had in the history that we know of. The stakes are so fucking high. There's a war and they're just marching to the war because this fucking asshole that's fucking running shit, the cult, has got all this fucking money paid to him by China. China dumps the worst mental bullshit trash videos on their TikTok for America than they do on theirs. Their kids are making fucking models. They're fucking building little erector sets. They're doing science projects. They're fucking rocking and rolling. And y'all are fucking talking about being a hippity hoppity gender bunny and bullshit. The enemy has done this to us because they are our enemy. It has nothing to do with them being Chinese people. It is not a racist thing to say. China, the CCP, is a communist fucking government. A government that will come in a little van and pick your ass up and whack you. And there's nothing you can do about it. They could do that to your mother. They could do that to your child over some shit they say. Y'all are pushing for this shit. Y'all act like y'all, oh, capitalist hell. You don't know shit about a capitalist hell. Look at these people that have had to live, and look at these people that have made it out of North Korea, communist fucking Russia, or China. Now, Russia's changed a lot, but Russia's pretty brutal and barbaric because in that way, you have to control people that way. We're a free society. We've made a lot of advancements. To control us, they've got to use mind control. They've got to use this cult-like shit. And they're winning. And the fact that we're letting them do it is fucking sad. You can't spend most of your day Dylan Mulvaney putting on your little dress, doing your little hair, pretending that you have your periods. All the time you're thinking about that is time you're not thinking about your fucking job, what you could be doing. We need people in these positions of power that understand fucking government, understand foreign trade, understand the way a transportation fucking system works so trains don't blow up. Not somebody that's always on vacation and trying to fucking chest feed a toddler. Gay people don't make babies. In nature, a man and a man doesn't get a baby. Why are we giving them access to our kids? Why do all these teachers want to be in these places? What is your experience you're going to have with kids? You're a gay person. You bought the lie. So you don't have a relationship with little children because you don't have any. So why are you trying to have one? What about your inner child? Let me tell you about your inner child. Something went wrong at your house when you was a child. Something went wrong because somebody told you that you needed to wear a dress, that something wasn't right with you, and they picked all this other stuff. These mind-controlled, fucking mental ill-ass people live their life through their kids. When they can't do their creepy transition and they just have to be gay, but they want to go further, they'll put it on their kids because they don't care. Most of the time because there was some fucking abuse. Uncle Tim was fucking touching little Sally like he shouldn't have been. Maybe somebody covered it up. Now Sally's a bull dyke. She can fight. She can do all that because she has to overcompensate because she was harmed. We're not protecting our families. We're not protecting these children. And we're under judgment for it. You think this is all a fucking joke? You think this fucking, the whole world is going around making deals about oil while our guy turns it off? Do you think we can have a fucking system or be in power with little fucking Tesla cars? Nobody can afford that. And the climate, that's bullshit. We're not changing the climate. Why is China making fucking 30 coal plants every day, brand new, pumping them out? We're in a war. If we haven't fully lost, we're going to lose. And what we're going to lose, probably really, is this whole fucking earth. Because if somebody that can't understand the natural state of their self without ripping it apart, cutting part of it off, if you think they're going to be able to take care of the earth and keep it pristine and pure, then you're out your damn mind.